And look where we are.
Right. But what did I tell you
Yeah.
right away?
You did, which is it sounds you got to think about it though. Imagine I'm 400 pounds. I don't do anything and I say you're going to fall in love with me. Just warning you. I'm like, "Okay."
Ronnie, are you recording?
Hello.
Hello.
Here we are.
How's it going?
Good. We got coffee in hand because it is 10:30
It is 10:30.
on a holiday.
Yep.
Monday.
Grind never stops.
It really doesn't. As you can see, Mac went through a transition.
Hi, guys. I just have always felt like a man.
You look like one too.
Oh. No, I'm Ronnie.
This is Ronnie.
Usually sitting in my little cupboard area. I'm like Harry Potter. They just stick me underneath the stairs and complain.
You do very little complaining.
No, I'm saying you guys stick me under the stairs and complain. But I'm out in the open, might not ever go back.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're manifesting things.
Maybe. We'll see. How's it going? I feel like I haven't seen you all morning.
Stop. Yeah, I went and got my lashes filled, so I'm a new bitch again to start the week. You know, I did miss you though while I was gone. The reason we're doing this episode, this is gonna be maybe this is a new segment.
Maybe.
Nat and Ronnie.
We'll see.
What
We'll
the
talk
fuck
to
is
all
up?
the important people.
Yeah, so we'll have to discuss that, but we are doing this because so we normally record as you know, we do our lives on Wednesdays, and then we post on Mondays, that live. But this week, I'm going to have the girls. We are going to have the girls, so, and it's like school time now, so you can't just be like sending them to do something at 7 p.m.
Right.
So we're going to record this one. We were actually going to do one with Mac as well, but she is under the weather today. She's being a little bitch.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, we
I
love
feel
you,
bad
Mac.
for her. Yeah. Get some soft toilet paper or whatever.
Right. Yeah, get that Charmin Ultra, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Get that Gatorade.
Maybe
wet
some
wipes.
fiber.
Wet wipes?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Vitamin C, garlic, zinc. That's what my mom always preached, you know.
Right.
And she's a witch lady, so I believe her.
Yeah. She knows actually everything. So
We have a comment already, and it's bugging me that I can't see what it is. 1 second.
I'm really sorry. See, this is what Ronnie's gonna do. He's just gonna interrupt and be on the phone.
Correct.
Just
yeah.
like real life.
That is, yeah, accurate. I just want to see what people are saying, make sure that we're good to go.
Okay.
Oh, it's just her saying enough.
Enough.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up, Mac. You ain't in this episode. Mind your business. Anyways, no, but I think this episode's gonna be fun. I have had people that like aren't very close with us, or me even in general, or people who did know me previously, like a year ago. They're like, "Who the fuck is Ronnie? And why is he here? How did he get here?"
You know what? To be honest with you, I've asked myself that same question. Like, who the fuck is Ronnie? And I guess what I've come up with is I'm a, pretty normal guy. I don't know. I'm not normal. I'm weird.
That's a stretch,
Yeah, I'm a weird dude. Really like music. I'm a people pleaser. So, if you need anything, let me know. I'm on it. I have a huge background in a lot of different things, which is an unfortunate. Well, no, it's the upside of an unfortunate career path life.
Yeah. I love
Because
it.
I've switched jobs quite a bit, but in the process of doing that, I've learned how to do a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I currently work in IT, so it kind of fits nicely with what we're doing here.
Yeah.
And I actually really enjoy it, and I don't ever foresee myself doing anything else. But,
You were close.
I was close. But
Thought you
yeah.
were gonna play with your nipples.
Just-
It's gonna be really funny.
Hi, guys. That's the thumbnail right there.
I like that.
I do too. I don't know. Yeah, I guess mostly I'm an open book. I don't know how to talk about myself very well, but I would say that I like music. I come from a very large family. I know how to do a lot of things. I don't really like the doctor or anybody in the medical field, if I'm being honest, which doesn't include the individuals. It's the medical field as a whole that I don't care for. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, you're gonna get us banned.
Yeah.
You said that because you were never vaccinated as a child.
Right.
You like if you cut your toe off, they would be like, "Well, put a band-aid on."
You got 9 more, buddy.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Right. Your mom like pushed kids out in her living room. Like
Correct.
not normal in today's society.
Correct. Yes.
So you're weird.
I'm weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of weird, but in the best possible way. Like I said, there's 10 kids in my family, and I would say in the top 30%.
Oh, for sure.
know.
I haven't met every single one of them, but you're my favorite.
Well, I would really hope so.
Well, you were almost second favorite.
Oh my God.
Third.
Oh my God. I know who you're talking about. One of them I understand. The other one we're breaking up.
We're talking about his brother Ruben, who is basically just a clone of Ronnie. Actually, Ronnie would technically be a clone of Ruben.
Correct.
And they are
I don't actually think
different.
we look that much alike.
Oh.
But
If we get permission from him, I will post that on the podcast, a picture of them side by side. And you guys tell me that they don't look alike.
I don't think that we look that much
Well,
alike, but
we'll
I
let
think
the
we
viewers
used
decide.
to, for sure.
Okay.
And I grew a beard.
You did grow a beard. It's very nice.
Yes.
Okay, anyways, so that's Ronnie. But how did Ronnie and Tasha get to where we fucking are? So we began 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's confusing to people,
It really is because, like,
right? It's confusing to us.
it is. How did this happen?
It's mind-blowing.
Right.
Yeah.
In one of my many jobs.
Yes.
Yes.
Mine too. Yeah, so we worked at a phone store called AT&T.
Called AT&T, like it's not.
Like it's not national.
Right, like it's not like arguably like in the top 3 biggest worldwide cell phone providers. We worked for AT&T.
So anyways, we worked for AT&T. You're stupid.
I'm sorry.
And I didn't like Ronnie then. Like I liked him. Here we go. I
Yeah.
liked him as a friend. Like I thought he was whatever, but I believed very truly that you were a man whore. And so I
That's
wasn't
fair.
interested in that. And I also had a child and was, 19 or whatever, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
right. And I had a serious relationship, and I was trying to quick hurry and settle down, hence all my issues I've had in my life. So I didn't look at him like that. I was like, whatever, do your dancey dance, buy me a drink here and there. We're work friends.
Yeah.
That was that.
That was that.
Wouldn't you agree?
You know what? Maybe not. I feel like there was all right, from my standpoint, there was obviously initial attraction. It's actually kind of funny. On my first day of work, we worked with somebody named Josh, and he was the one training me in. And I would say in the first 2 hours, I was like, dude, what's up with this Tasha girl? And he dead serious, and he's a weird dude. Josh, if you're watching this, you're a weird dude. It's okay,
We
though.
like
We
you, though.
like you still, but you got some quirks to you. And I think you know that, actually. From our experience together, I'm pretty sure Josh knows.
He knows that.
He knows
He
he's got
works
some
out in
quirks.
DC shoes.
Yeah. But anyways, I like talk to him, and I'm just like, dude, what's up with this Tasha chick? And he's like, dude, you don't want it. He goes, leave her alone. I'm doing you a favor. But
So that's my reputation.
so I tried my best to leave her alone.
You did
I don't
pretty
know.
well. Like I
think
knew
so.
you were interested, but not like I thought you were interested in like let me touch your boob, and then just like a one night stand type thing.
Oh no.
You know what I mean? That's what I was. I was
No,
like, you're a joke. Get out of here.
When I first
You don't
saw
even show
you,
up to work.
that's because I was, sitting at home just sick to my stomach that you didn't like me.
Right. Something like that.
Still outsold everyone, by the way. every time someone says, "Oh, you never showed up to work," I'm just like, "Well, I sold way more than everyone else, so you guys were there more."
That's because you were a man whore.
I was not a man whore. I sold it to families and old ladies and old men and everyone. Didn't matter. Equal opportunity sales. You want something? I've got it. Give me some money and I'll give it to you. That's the basis of sales, by the way.
Yeah, he's a really good salesperson.
I speak with confidence and people
do.
believe me. Yeah.
It's annoying. It's so annoying. You'll be like we were doing a podcast, the last one that was just posted today, by the way. But if we're re-watching this, it was posted last week.
Well,
Anyways,
for people who are live today, it was posted today. Go check it out. It's on Spotify and YouTube.
right. Anyway, so we did video reviews in that one, and I like seen on his page before we started that he had like 3 of them pulled up, and I'm like, you have more than 3 videos, yes? And he's like, no, that's it. That's really all I did. And like he said it though, like he was being a smartass. But then I never know. I'm like, does he really only have those 3 videos? Like I don't know. We're live streaming, and turns out, yep, those are the only 3 videos you have.
It worked out.
Like what the fuck? But anyway, so that's how it is. I never know what's happening, really. So I really appreciate that.
Well, you know, it's a skill.
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, so that's how we met. Then I went ahead and got a different job. You did whatever you did. Got married, had another kid. And then midlife crisis happened. Pre-midlife crisis, maybe. I don't know. You were in a shitty spot in life. I was in a shitty spot.
Yes.
Somehow our paths crossed, and we
Yes.
brought each other up from that shitty point in time.
I actually wanted to talk about that today.
Okay.
About like where we were to where we are to where we're going.
Right.
Right. Because like, I don't know. I don't think that it's realistic to expect the amount of growth we've experienced in the
my
last
God.
blank amount of time to
Right.
just repeat itself. But I do think that you and I bring out the best of each other. Quite a bit. I think that, like I said, I'm a people person, and I really strive to have someone to kind of not care for, you know, but like, care for, like somebody to who's borderline needy and a little bit mean, and in the nicest way possible. In the nicest way possible, you fit that for me.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's not, I don't see it as a bad thing. Like, I know that needy has been kind of determined as like, oh, no one wants somebody who's too needy. Like, no. Like, climb in my shorts with me. I will carry you around for the day.
You would love that.
Yes, absolutely. If there's something to be done and one of us is going to go do it, I want it to be me. And if you go do it, I'm going to feel unfulfilled and unproductive and like a real piece of shit. So I like being able to do that stuff. And to be honest with you, if I don't have that stuff, it tends to make me depressed.
Yeah. Which I love.
Yeah, it works out well for you, huh?
It really does.
Well, I enjoy it too, so it's a win-win.
That's what I'm saying. You can't break this.
Right.
Because what? What more do we want?
Exactly.
I know.
I don't remember exactly where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but like, I mean, when her and I kind of started talking to each other, I was a big boy. I'm still a fairly big boy, but I was like 290 pounds. I've lost a ton of weight. I have become way more productive. Like, don't get me wrong, I love video games. I play a lot of video games.
I think they knew that just by looking at you, baby.
Right. No, I give video game vibes.
Yeah.
But I also like to do other things. You know, I feel like we do a lot of stuff, and I'm here for it. But I enjoy playing video games, and the issue with that is that video games are a super addictive thing that if you don't kind of try to keep it in check, it will just consume your life. And especially with working in the IT industry where I build gaming computers and other things. And then I go home, and I was living with my best friend.
My best friend.
My best friend. And him and I were very similar people in that aspect where, yeah, let's go home. Let's play video games. And, oh, by the way, we should probably eat something tonight. And I don't really want to stop playing video games to go make food. So I'll order Domino's because that's what you do, I guess. I don't know. Next thing you know, you play 14 hours of video games a day and you're 290 pounds. And it's really easy to get depressed when that's your life. So, and then you're depressed, and then the depression kind of holds you there because anytime you try to break out, like you'll have a good day and you'll go work out, and then the next day is just the worst fucking day because not only are you depressed again and you don't have that energy from before, but now you're kind of sore too. So, like, yeah, obviously that day all you're going to do, and then it's just all you're going to do is sit there and just veg out, play video games, not do a whole lot, and you try to justify it in your mind. It's like, oh, I worked out yesterday, so I'm sore today. And, you know, they always say you got to pace yourself when you get back into this stuff. Anyways, it turns out the solution to that, for me anyways, was to find somebody great who makes you feel appreciated the way you are and sees the better that you could be and pushes you to do that. And it's not like she was like, hey, fatty, get up and go work out. It was more of like a, I don't know, like she made me aware of the possibilities. And then it was easy for me to make a decision to not order out food and not play video games for 14 hours a day. Things like that, like make more adult decisions because I don't know if you know this, most people don't looking at me. I'm 30.
30.
My body's 34 though.
Oh my God. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah. But anyways, I mean, I guess as far as like a personal side of this, how far we've come thing, I feel like you have made me a significantly better person. I think that the people in my life that are important to me feel better about being around me because of I'm not a depressed piece of shit anymore.
Right.
And like as much as the people who love you will never be like, hey, you're a depressed piece of shit. Sometimes that's what you need to hear. Or sometimes you need to just expect better. I don't know. I don't have a good answer on how to get out of depression, and I wish I did because I would write a book.
Right.
But I don't have a good answer for that. It sucks. It's really, really hard. If you're going through depression, find help. I know I said I'm not a big fan of like the medical system, but actually no. Find some way to do it with help from family and friends and things like that. I think that the medical system should be like the last resort. Like instead of putting the gun in your mouth, go to the medical system, but like work hard and try to find something that motivates you.
I would agree with that in some aspect, but there is people definitely that need a medical person. Like they need some form of like they need the grippy socks.
Right.
You know, and some people don't have family. They don't have friends. They don't have anybody. Like that's why they are where they are. Speaking of that one guy that we found that scares the fucking life out of me, he was out there again, same outfit.
Yeah.
He's got no one.
No. I mean, every day he goes to Caribou Coffee and he sits down for hours with another guy who's there every single day. Every single day. You can go into Caribou Coffee and they will be there sitting on the left side at their round table.
See, I didn't know that. You never told me you've known this gentleman. That scared me yesterday.
Well, the other guy's scary too. I think you'd be scared of him as well. In like a different way. In like the I'm going to wear leather pants, follow you home and murder you and then put you in the trunk of my car.
Wow.
Maybe you're into that though. I don't know.
I mean, I am, but not personally. Like, I don't want to be personally in it. Anyways, I also wanted to say really quick that Ronnie was not that big when he worked at AT&T and stuff too. This was like a new like I'd never have seen him like that even.
Yeah, she told me to shave my beard.
I did. He sent me like a Snapchat and I was like, what the fuck is on your face? It gave me the ick so bad. But keep in mind, you were a much bigger person and you also were not taking care of it. And you also were just getting in the shower after spending 18 hours on the video game and slept 3. You know, that's the look you were giving. So I was like, but still talk to ya.
Yeah?
Still was like, well, let's still be friends, whatever. Daddy.
Yeah.
That's all it was. No, I think it was like life-saving, changing that we crossed paths, though, for sure. And I felt kind of bad. And I even started our relationship by saying, I don't want, I'm never getting married again. I'm never having any kids. I'm just telling you now, which me looking into your lifestyle and how you're living, I was like, he's not going to give a shit. clearly. But I'm just going to let him know so I can say, like, this is purely you're getting me through my hard time and we're going to be friends about it. And look where we are.
Right. But what did I tell you
Yeah.
right away?
You did, which is it sounds, you got to think about it though. Imagine I'm 400 pounds. I don't do anything and I say you're going to fall in love with me. Just warning you. I'm like, "Okay.
Well,
Sure."
didn't take long.
It really didn't. 5 days. That's our big thing. 5 days.
5 days. Yep.
It took us 5 days, and all of a sudden, we were so obsessed with each other. It was disgusting. We still are.
We still are. Like, 8 hours of work is rough.
Yes.
With the way I feel and the excitement I feel when I come home and I see you.
Yeah.
Or even this morning when you walk through the door and you're like, "Hey, baby, I'm back." And I'm just like, "Yeah, fucking Ryan.
She came back
That's my
again.
girl."
Oh, stop. You're so cute.
No,
Yeah, you are.
that's ridiculous.
I know. But I made you that way.
Well,
That's what I feel like. And I don't know if that sounds bad or like conceited of me, but I feel like I literally morphed. So I had the insides already there and everything I needed from a man. And then I just turned him into what I wanted him to look like. It's what every girl dreams they can do.
right.
And I
don't
did it.
know. I don't think, like, you know how you were saying that in one of the podcasts, I don't remember which episode, you're talking about how you felt in your last relationship, how you were kind of pretending to be something that you weren't, and that since you've been out, you've been able to become the person that you feel like you are.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I definitely feel that way. I feel like, because even when I was back working at AT&T, like, I had my ears pierced still. Like,
True.
when I wasn't at work in my uniform, I had the way that I dressed. And somewhere along the line, I kind of got switched into like, "Hey, grow up." I know.
So you're saying my style is not grown up?
Obviously, we have similar styles at this point.
You're saying I don't look 30 up here?
I don't think you look 30. No.
Oh.
Maybe 29. Just teasing.
All right. Anyways, you're right. We
Anyways, I
dress like
think that-
teenage dirtbags. I know. Got it.
I think that you kind of brought me back to something that was
Who you wanted to be, but
Right.
felt like you couldn't be.
right. Yeah.
Especially 'cause I feel like you had some influences in your life that judged probably
Yeah.
how you were and was like, come on, guy. You're living in an apartment with another dude just like you and you're dressing like an idiot. So you're like, well, at least I can dress like a adult. That's something I can change right now.
Right.
Got it. So you're saying I didn't morph you into what I wanted. You just were that, but I brought it back.
I guess, yeah, kind of. I'm saying that there's a little bit of both of those
Mhm.
aspects in there.
Yeah, I think I upgraded even.
Right.
Because you didn't know
Because,
the
like-
style exactly.
Right, but like, I guess what I kind of getting at with this is, like, you could really, really, really want me to wear cowboy boots, and it's not going to happen. And I
Okay.
get that, like, you don't feel that way, like you
Sure.
don't want me to wear
I would
cowboy
never.
boots.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not going to wear cowboy boots.
Yeah.
And when you're like, "Hey, you should get Vans," I was like, "Fuck yeah, I like some Vans." It wasn't even like a question. If you were like, "Hey, you should get some cowboy boots," I'd be like,
I don't even like you saying that word.
"Cowboy boots."
It's so like when you sing country songs too. I'm like,
Yeah.
can you not?
I'm just a fan of music that
I know.
I like. I don't even know. It's not even like
It's
I think
just
it's good
the-
music.
what
It's
you
just
like to
music
play.
I like.
It's the music you like to do
Right.
'cause
Yeah.
it's what feels right for you. I get it.
Correct.
Which thankfully it's very far between having country in there.
Yeah, and if it is going to be country, it's going to be 90s country.
Right. Right. Exactly. That's what I appreciate about ya.
Oh yeah, is that what you appreciates about me?
Yes. So that's how we became who we are, and now we're just the two best friends anybody could have. We kind of morphed each other's lives together. So like his best friend that he was living with, I would say is one of my close friends now. We
Yeah.
all just are like We have like a little pod. It's so nice.
Kenzie's my daughter.
Kenzie, I got him 3 children.
3 children.
3 children
Yeah,
out of this. You really won.
I really did. I'm
I
the
say
winner.
that, but then really at the end of like our shitty weeks that we have sometimes, I'm like, so you sure you want to be here? You know, like the kids are being just absolute asses. And you're like, yeah, having a great time. I'm like,
Yeah,
don't lie.
I'm not lying.
It's so weird to me.
Well,
Because I think about it, and I think we've had this discussion too, where I'm like, if I think about the fact that I was or could have been or still could be doing whatever the fuck I want to do, no responsibilities at all, live with my best friend and do literally whatever I want to do. I'm like, why the fuck would you choose this? Some kid screaming in the corner. There's like puke on the wall. We haven't made dinner yet. Bedtime's in 13 seconds. Nobody's brushing their teeth. Everything's a shit show at all times. I can't even look at you because the thought of even having to take care of another person is making me sick. So then I start being mean, which I try not to do. I just think, what one would I choose? And the fact that you're choosing this one is mind-boggling, and it makes me feel like you're lying.
well, I'm not lying. As far as somebody coming from nothing to this, like, I know I say a lot. I'm around kids a lot because I have 47 nieces and nephews.
He's not kidding.
That's not even like
I think
a
that's the
joke or
actual
an over exaggeration.
number we came up with.
That's
Yeah.
a real number.
Yeah.
So I've experienced a lot of kids being raised around me, and like I have a 26-year-old niece, so I get like all the way down to like newborn children. So there's like a whole spectrum of seeing
There's no
all
more
of it.
newborns right now, though.
No, there's not. I think the youngest one is. Actually, we're about to have one because Joseph and his wife are pregnant.
That's right, but that's not one I'm ever going to see. I'm going to
No.
need.
I think Beckett's probably.
I need them to have another one.
They're not going to have another
I
one.
wish they would.
Well, that's not happening.
Well, do it anyways. Get
Because
it
they
reversed.
went to the medical
Get it
system.
reversed. Get it reversed.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of it. So I understand what is good behavior, what's bad behavior, and what is straight up just kids being kids. Like this, that is not even just like this isn't good, this isn't bad. This is literally something that 47 children have done around me, and it's just normal. Also, I grew up in a household where everyone yells and everyone like is arguing about nothing. You could be on the same side and you're going to argue about it. So just like the amount of stress that I can handle in that aspect, I think is rather high.
Sure.
Also, I have a very soft spot for kids, and I think that kids deserve to be able to be kids.
Right.
And that you don't need to stress kids out with your adult emotions, things that they can't comprehend and won't understand, so why are you yelling about it? And the other thing is that because I have a problem doesn't mean that it's everybody else's problem. And I know that there are some key things that make me grumpy. But for the most part, outside of this little area of things, I am pretty cool about things.
100%.
And I need to work on the little stuff, but I think that I'm doing better than most people are.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't try and I don't want to, like, bring stress into this.
You don't.
Right. And I don't think that I do. But also the stress that is naturally here doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
And I try to think about bigger picture things and how, first off, it's not even a competition. This life that I'm living right now is significantly better than where I was a year ago. I would not give it up at all. And kids being kids and you getting stressed about kids and whatever else happens isn't actually going to change that at all.
Right. I think my struggle with it is and this is my own so I'm not complaining, but I had children so young. And then of course me coming from a very broken family, I like so badly wanted like all my kids to have the same dad and like to be living with their parents and whatever. So I think I take everything very personal when it comes to them. Like anytime they have an ounce of unhappiness, I take it very personal because I'm trying so hard to make that not a thing. And I know that's unrealistic. But then also I'm splitting time now with them, especially when they're both here, because so many people love the older one from the younger one's family and consider her a part of it. So I'm
Yeah.
sharing. And so it's like when they're here, I just want everything to be perfect. Whatever. So I get very stressed because I have too high of standards, is what I'm saying. And you are a wonderful person to have here with them.
Well, good.
And you're
glad
very
to hear that.
helpful. And Maisie may not love you sometimes. She's our hard one with you. But
That's
that
fair.
Briley girl is obsessed with
Yep.
you. So thank you.
Well, you have some good kids, and they're fun to be around.
Well, again, stop lying.
I'm not lying to you. I miss them.
I miss them for sure.
Right.
But, like, do I miss the mom 467,000 times in 1 minute?
Probably not,
Nar.
if I had to guess. I mean, if you did miss that, I could provide.
You do that
that
sometimes, and
service.
you think you're hilarious.
I am a funny guy.
Yeah. Especially when you do it literally the second that they get dropped off.
Right.
I'm like, I want to beat your ass.
Hey, Mom? Can I have some gum?
Gum. The
Yeah.
gum here in this house is out of
It's-
control.
It is wild.
We
I
need to
would-
open an account.
40%, I would say, of our after-tax income goes to gum.
Gum. We need to have every kind of gum. We need to have a gum in the car, our own gums, too.
We do need to have separate gums,
they
but if
trade
I
'em.
want, if I want her gum, then I want her gum, and that's the only gum in the world. It couldn't even be the same gum from a store. It has to be the piece that is currently in her fucking mouth.
Yes.
Give me that gum, or I will rain down terror upon you.
And then Maisie will actually, or are we talking about Maisie?
I was talking about Maisie.
Okay, because Briley would do some shit like that too, or
Yeah.
she would just throw it at her head.
Right. Yeah, no, Briley would be like, can I have a piece of your gum? And then Maisie would be like,
loses her mind.
no.
Yeah.
And then Briley would go,
And Maisie's screaming the whole time. Like,
yeah. I don't even want to go on a roller coaster today.
we're taking these little shits to Florida for spring break.
Florida.
And I'm not stupid. I'm not going to spend the whole time at Disney. God. So we're
Right.
only doing 1 day there and 1 day at like the Sea Life World, whatever the fuck it's called.
Correct.
And then the rest of the time at a beach. But me and him have been having conversations and have been mentally preparing to just hear them complain the entire time and be so angry that there's people and that there's weather and that it's
Yeah.
whatever.
There's a line.
Yes.
It's only 91 degrees today, and yesterday it was 96. Why didn't we go yesterday?
Yeah, it's cold now.
Yeah.
And also my shoe hurts. And also I want that $350 Mickey Mouse toy.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I know that we're in an area with thousands of people here, but I don't actually want to be around my sister.
Yeah. And actually, Sissy needs to leave.
Yeah.
I don't care if we're in Disney. She
Yeah.
needs to go.
Sissy has to use the bathroom. And I don't understand why I am being affected by that. Why does she always get her way?
Right.
Yeah.
And also I want all the Dippin' Dots.
Right.
Every kind.
And so, yeah, I mean, I'm going to get the fast pass, and I'm just going to be on rides like this the whole time.
No, the fuck you're not.
Whee! And then I'll wave at you guys.
As I'm crying, having a meltdown. She's crying. Briley's standing there. Why is that our family?
I wouldn't leave you.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
But it's
I'd
really
take
funny.
Briley with me for sure.
Yeah. Thanks, baby.
Well,
Just
I mean,
say you have a favorite.
no, time out. I want you to think about that for a second. Imagine we're at Disneyland,
Mhm.
right? And something's going on. She's like, Maisie, do you want to come with me? And then the shit show that would happen if you were like, Maisie, you have to go with Ronnie. And she's like, okay, but like, also, how am I going to hold on to Mom's leg the whole time if I'm with you, though? So you got to think about that, Ronnie. And then she'd be like, you're going to jail.
She says that all the time. And
It's
fucking
hilarious.
She's like, Mom, Ronnie's going to jail. I'm like, why? He touched my toe.
Yeah. And then she spanks me a lot and tells Mom to spank me a lot.
You like that, though.
I think it's hilarious.
Stupid. But I just think it's hilarious that we, like, at least every other day, me and you will have a conversation about God. Can't wait to spend $80,000 on Lazy to say
Right.
the sand's too hot.
Right.
Salt got
Yeah.
in my eye from the water.
Yeah. What do you mean there's no Culver's down here? That's the only thing I want to eat right now.
No McDonald's.
Yeah. Kraft macaroni and cheese. We're going to be just going home, not eating anything at Disney. We'll drive 2 hours back,
Mhm.
and then we'll make some Kraft macaroni and cheese
Yeah.
at the Airbnb.
But tell you what, that saved us $800 on a meal.
Oh, you're right, it did. But like, also, I think part of the experience
Is
and
to
the
do
enjoyment is to get the do
I
the
know.
expensive things because
That's why I love you.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there. You are willing to do dumb shit and spend dumb money on things just purely for the experience, and you're okay with that.
Yeah,
I love that.
it's not
The
something
fact
they
that you're
do
even
every
willing
day.
to take these two buttholes to Disney is amazing.
Yeah,
If someone asked me to do that, I would say no. I'm not going with your butthole kids.
different strokes for different folks.
That's right.
Well, I mean, we said no for Mexico. It's just gonna be us.
Oh, thank God. Just
So
me,
enjoyable.
me and Ronnie get to go to Mexico in December too. Just us two, though.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Anyways, dude, how long have we been talking for? Anyways,
We're coming up on about 40 minutes.
nice.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you have anything else you want to say about us?
I don't know. I think.
Maybe our values or what we want in life.
Oh, sure. We
People
didn't
probably
really
do
talk
wanna know
about
about
that.
what we're actually doing now.
Right.
Too.
So I don't know. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure. So right now we are in the process of saving to buy a house. God, from going to just two broken people to all of a sudden we're buying a house and we are going on trips and we're gonna buy this and do
Right.
that and we have accounts together now and what the hell?
Fucking speed running this shit.
We really are, and that scares people, and a lot of people talk about that, and I'm just like, I don't know. Feels natural.
Can I actually just quick here? Do you ever get like anxiety about that or like have thoughts about that? Like it's completely fine if you do.
Like how fast things are going.
Yeah.
Initially, yeah, but here's why. It wasn't even like I'm worried about myself or whatever. It was purely I don't want people to think that I am, the words
Right.
that they have about me.
Yep.
That's when I kind of cared more, especially right when I was going through my divorce, because I was like, I love all the people that were in my life due to him. So I don't want to hurt their feelings, because obviously this is their family and whatever.
Right.
So that was my biggest thing. And I definitely didn't want people thinking I left a marriage strictly just for another man. That's
Right.
fucked up, and I don't want to be viewed as that.
No.
Now I don't care because I love you so much. But that's why. Carry on.
Well, I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't think that it's unnormal with how fast things have progressed with us.
Yeah.
That, from time to time I get like just a second of like that. And then I'm just like, no, like, yes, we're good. You sure about that?
Yeah. Are you
That's
sure
just
about that?
my whole conscious now is
Yeah.
just that guy.
That guy, me
like when
too.
it's like you shouldn't do something. It's just him like, you sure about that?
Yeah, and then you're like,
You sure about that?
oh my God. Well, I'm sorry you have to feel that every now and again.
Oh no, that's fine. I think that's normal. I actually think it'd be weird if we didn't ever feel like that.
Yeah, I think we wouldn't care maybe then.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll
see how it goes. So far, so
Yeah.
good.
So anyways, yeah, we're saving up for trips, saving up to buy a house. We're trying to save a lot of money right now because,
But yet we spend a lot of
save
money.
to buy a
Look at-
business.
I bought all this just recently. This is my new fall decor.
We're figuring out the finances. Don't worry. It's getting there. We have a savings account. It
Oh my
has
God.
money in it
Yeah.
that is going to stay in it until maybe there's a
Until.
good deal.
Well, in October, a big chunk of it's going to be gone.
Yeah, that's true. That's all right. We'll save money.
That's what we have to do, though. You can't just what's the point on having it always just there? I mean,
Well, that's the thing is I don't think this is going to get a little bit into finances, but I don't think that it's a good idea. Like if you had $50,000 sitting in a savings account, maybe put it someplace else because a savings account is like the least productive use of your money. I
okay.
get saving money for things, and that's what you have to do. for having cash on hand. But like if you have money, like if we got to a point, this is wild,
If
by
we
the way.
do get to
If
this
we
point.
got to
when
a
we
point,
get to this
when
point.
we get to the point that there's $50,000 sitting in a savings account,
Yes.
I think that it's time that you take that money and look at investing into something, because that's how you build money with your money.
Right.
Not a savings account that is like a 0.4% interest.
Right.
No thanks.
Nar. Pass.
Anyways, yeah. And that's when, we talked to Ruben, because he's pretty good at that stuff.
Investing?
Yeah.
What's he investing in?
You'd have to talk to Ruben, but
I'm going to call him.
I know that between the two of them, they are stacking their money. Stacking it. But
Stacks on stacks on stacks. I mean, they probably don't want us to talk about their finances. On
that's
the
what
podcast.
that's why I'm not getting into specifics and trying to move on from that. But anyways, we'll talk with Ruben, because Ruben is good at finances, and Ruben also is good
I
at
love
finding people who are good at finances. So,
Yeah. Well,
plan for the future.
we'll have that conversation with him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, that's our goal. We obviously, so we don't want to live here. There's no part of me that wants to live here in this state.
Sure.
But we have to.
Right.
A, 'cause your job is pretty important right now.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with our future plans, and then B, I have children here.
Right.
And
And
I
I
can't
think
take them.
that's the big part. And I feel like that's why people stay where they
Yeah.
stay anyways, is typically because of family or
And that's
friends.
on me, yeah. If we did not have those children, though, I'm going to tell you right now, we would be moving right now to somewhere. Florida, California, something.
Texas.
Texas, sure. Preferably closer to the beach, but yeah.
Texas is on the Gulf.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Texas, baby? Go
No.
to Houston and then go take a day trip up to go to the beach.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Is
That's
it
a
bad?
2-day thing.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I'm also
So,
fine
yes,
with either
we
one of the
can live-
Carolinas.
Okay, I don't know why we're talking. We can't do it anyways.
Well,
We can someday when my kids are at least older in age, much like both. Well, one will be a full adult when the other one's in high school. So
right.
when that point happens, I most definitely will be considering to bounce the fuck out of here.
Skip, scappa, scoopa.
Scoopity scop scop.
Give hometown the old razzle dazzle. And now
Bing
you see
bong.
me, now
I'm
you
out.
don't. Give it the Irish goodbye.
We do that a lot.
Yeah.
We just bounce. We're like SpongeBob. All right, time to leave.
Well, I'm a head up.
Stupid.
Yeah, we did that to Simon and Connor the other day. If you guys see this, we apologize. It was not personal. We were just done.
We were just done. They went into a different room.
We had to
doing
bike
something,
home, man.
and we just were like, well, we should probably leave. Just
Yeah.
fucking left.
Can we talk about the fact that, like, why do people go through a phase from, like, I would say probably 14, 15, where you quit riding your bike and then come back to it later on? Riding bike is so fantastic.
It's wonderful. It's good for you. What are you looking at?
Why is Kenzie messaging us?
I don't know. Talking shit. What'd she say?
She just said, hey. That's it.
Kenzie, quit interrupting the fucking podcast. God.
I'm just worried about, because I'm not as focused on, like,
You're
quality
like, is
control
something
here.
happening?
Like,
yeah.
is something going wrong? So I'm trying to, like, make
No.
sure that we're not, like,
Oh, she's playing. Hey,
muted this whole time or something.
hey, also really quick, we are good episode.
Wrap it up, she says.
You know what? She's fired. Instead of Ronnie, Mac is fired. No. No. Anyways, so that is our goals. That's our dreams. That's what we're doing. Hey, stay tuned. Maybe we'll get married.
Yeah.
I'm open to it now all of a sudden.
Are you? I had no idea.
So, hell, maybe we'll have a baby.
Oh, my God.
I don't know, though. I'm really on the fence with that.
That's a big commitment thing.
That's a big one. As if the married isn't.
No, I'm...
My track
I didn't
record.
actually mean big commitment. Well, obviously, it's a big commitment. What I meant by that is, like, it's a big decision.
So is getting married.
Yeah. All right, let's be done with this for today.
All right.
Jesus Christ, this woman.
All right.
Well, it was great being on the podcast, guys.
Yeah. The closing is that I love you very much, and I can't wait to see where our future takes us.
I love you too. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch. And
Spotify,
YouTube,
Instagram,
all
the
of the
fucking
things.
places.
Yeah.
Please do us a favor. And if you like this, I really think that you should let us know if we should do a new Ronnie and Tasha segment where we just talk about some bullshit and relationship shit.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, let us know. Also, shout out Mackenzie. Hope you feel better.
He said the whole name. Mackenzie.
Mac. Shout out Mac.
How about Kinsey?
Kinsey? You're a trooper. I'm sure you're going to get through this. Chlamydia is not that serious.
Yeah. I'll go to the doctor with you if you need. I heard they're giving out free tacos for testing.
That might have been a bad thing to say.
No, it's funny as fuck.
Okay.
We're being funny.
We're being
She probably
funny,
has
guys.
the vid, which she jinxed herself by saying that last episode, I think, about getting the vid.
True.
So that's
Careful
on
what
her.
you put out in the world. Anyways, wrapping
That's
it up.
Peace.